Hey everybody, how y'all doing today? My name is Tay and welcome back to my channel, Inspire Me, where I talk about current or relatable topics all from a godly perspective. And today's topic is called, Is There a Lazarus in You? Now, I want to talk about this based on when I read this chapter. Now, we know in the Bible that there's two Lazarus. I'm not referring to the Lazarus that God rose from the dead. I'm not talking about that Lazarus. I'm talking about the beggar. The less fortunate man, and that's actually going to come from Luke, the 16th chapter. I'm going to read verse 19 through 22. There was a certain rich man which was clothed in purple and fine linen, and fared sumptuously every day. And there was a certain beggar named Lazarus, which was laid at his gate full of sores, and desiring to be fed with the crumbs which fell from the rich man's table. Moreover, the dogs came and licked his sores. And it came to pass that the beggar died and was carried by the angels into Abraham's bosom. The rich man also died and was buried. Just to break that down, okay, there was a rich man, was clothed, fine and nice, and a rich man, and there was a beggar named Lazarus, and he just wanted was just crumbs from the rich man's table. He didn't want a big meal. He just wanted crumbs. Now, some less fortunate homeless people, they don't got bold. They ungrateful. Some of them ungrateful. I think I was seeing where this homeless man was asking somebody in the car for some money, like, man, what you gonna give me today, bro? And the man was like saying something. He was nice though. He was saying something, and I think he gave him some change, like a whole bunch of change. You know what this homeless person did? Got mad, and threw the money at the car.
It was at this moment that William knew.
Ungrateful. You feel me? Like you should be happy that he even giving you money. It don't matter if it's some change. But yeah, not everybody that's homeless like that, but some. So yeah, the Lazarus, he pretty much like begged, and he just wanted the crumbs from the rich man's table. Now as you read to the last verse, it says it came to pass that the rich man died. Now, when I read it, it doesn't say if he died at a young age or an early age. So, but I'm guessing that he died at an old age. And the reason why I thought that, because I think the scripture would pretty much specify, like, okay, he died at an early age, or or he died very shortly or something like that. So that's what made me assume that it was at an old age. And also too, back in those days, you pretty much lived a long time. Like now, God did allow certain people to be deceased at an early age, depending on their wickedness. But as you keep reading, Lazarus went to heaven, so he wasn't wicked at all. But that made me think, like, okay, Lazarus, do you have a Lazarus in you? Lazarus was a beggar. Now, don't get me wrong, it's okay to ask for handouts. I know, because I need help a lot. It's okay to be on government assistance. I know, because time somebody call me for housing, I'm gonna be on the first one to raise my hand. So don't get me wrong, it's a blessing to have government assistance. But what I'm saying is, you see how Lazarus died a beggar? It didn't say that, oh, he was a beggar at first, and then 10, 20 years passed before he died. He became rich, or he became independent or something. He died a beggar. And what I'm telling you is, are you gonna die a beggar too? Are you gonna die with Lazarus in you? Meaning just always asking for handouts, always need government assistance. Now, don't get me wrong, it's a stepping stool, but for people in general, it's a stepping stool. If you're down on your behind and you just need help, like I just said in a few weeks ago, I needed help with something, with a doctor visit, and I need assistance. If somebody can help me, then yeah. So there's nothing wrong with asking for assistance. However, I had to put in my mind too, because I was that person like, shoot, I'm gonna depend on government assistance as long as I can. But it's like God had to reveal, like, how long is you going to depend on that? Pretty much try to establish yourself. Like, are you going to keep on depending on it for 20 years past, and you still in the exact same predicament? You still ask for handouts, but you still in the exact same place. I don't want to be that person. And also too, like, I got a mindset like I want to leave an inheritance for my children. Like, of course, I want my children to, be their own person, be independent, make their own money. But at the end of the day, as I get older and when that time comes, I want to leave an inheritance for them. So, like I said, like I'm telling you, don't get comfortable and thinking that, I'm on government assistance, or I'm asking for help. Okay, you can do that. It's a blessing, but you shouldn't keep doing that on and on as time go on. Or say, for instance, if you're straight for a few years, and then the next year after that, you need it, and then you straight for the next few months or few years, and then you keep needing it. Like, something got to give. Like I said, sometimes we might be in a jam. Sometimes we might be in a jam. We might need help, but you have to learn from your mistake. If you was in a bad relationship and the person just kept mistreating you, this and that, 9 times out of 10, it might take a while, because I know. But soon enough, you're going to come to your senses and say, I deserve way better than that. So it's that same way with, needing help. Like, if you needed help in a certain situation because you overspent your money or something like that, for the future, you should say, okay, I don't want to be in that bind anymore, so let me just put some money to the side, or learn how to save or something like that. You have to ask yourself, do you have a Lazarus in your life? And I did that a video about this exact same chapter a few months ago. If I remember, I'll link it if the Lord's will. But it was actually from a whole nother perspective. That's why I love that saying I just saw recently. It's like every time, I think the Bible is the only person when you read the author that you have a different revelation every time you read a story. And that's true. Like, every time you can read the exact same story now, the exact story, and it's like you see the different perspectives. Like, wow, I didn't see this, or I didn't know this when I read it the first time. So yeah, make sure you like, make sure you share, and also make sure you subscribe to my channel. Y'all have a blessed day.